Namaste everybody and welcome to a foundational yoga class. I am Aphinya. Thank you so much for taking your time to do the practice with me before you go out in the world and enjoy the spring. Oh my God, I cannot even wait a minute to go out there. I just gonna go and take care of the garden after I finish my class. A couple things. Next week, I will not get a chance to teach this class. And the second thing is, start April, this class will be moved to 8 a.m. Okay? Actually, it's not only this class, the Saturday class too. The reason I want to do it that way because, who want to get stuck inside the house? I hope you don't want to. So we get it yoga in nice and early, and then we can go outside and enjoy the sun and the trees and the spring. Okie dokie. Having said that, find your comfortable seated position, please. If you don't want to take a seat, you can lie down. You can even stand up if you like. Close your eyes. I just feel cleansing. That's good. Let the breath kind of cleanse you. You know, I love seeing people do spring cleanings. It's already started. We open the window. We let the fresh air is coming into the house. Do all that. Hopefully you do not remember that our body is also needs the same thing. Can you kind of bring that excitement of spring into your practice today? You feel alert and excited to get to move your body, to stretch your hamstrings a little bit, your adductor, make your muscles a little strong, so when you go through your day, you feel good. You don't feel so much aches and pain or none. You know that when you move throughout the day, chances that you are going to hurt yourself, that you're going to break, it will be less or none because, you're bendable, you're flexible. May the breath be deep, be full, and even. You remember to breathe slowly, breathe calmly, breathe with awareness. So our mind and our brains also continue to be in the practice of observing, the practice of non-reaction, the practice of knowing that we have the skill it takes to choose to deal with the situation with kind, with love. With understanding. Because we want our action to come back to us and, enhance us, to keep us healthy. So it's coming full circle. With that in mind, you join your hands together. Have your thumb go to your third eye. And may we chant Om 3 times together, please. Take a deep breath in. And exhale fully. Another deep inhale. And you bow your head toward your heart. Release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes. If you want to join me, please come up and take a seat. Remember that you can sit on props. Prop yourself as high as you want to, cross leg, wide leg, or you can shift as you need to, anytime. So we're gonna reach the arm up, high to the sky. You can turn your palms and reach up. Now really use your core to ground down onto your seat and then reach, exhale. Or I inhaled it. And exhale. It's hard to kind of, coordinate the breath while you're talking. Reach. You can go side to side. You can take your arms out. You can hold the sides of your arms, your wrist. You see, I'm actually moving my feet already too. Okay. Shake your wrists. You can circle them. Then you bring it into your shoulder. Circle it up and back. Now, for any one of you who live in the area, which is Buffalo, I have a plan to go teach yoga there this summer. I really need to see some of you that can make it. And then turn your shoulder forward. I think I will teach my class on Saturday. This is what's coming to my head. And normally the Saturday class that I used to teach a long time ago is at 7:30 a.m. Check. I want to do that. I want to do 7:30 until 8:30, one class. And then I teach it again either 8:45 or 9 o'clock and end it within an hour. Circle the neck. So I can teach 2 classes. And I probably will teach these 2 classes kind of in the same level. When you teach class, outside, switch, and the ground is not even, I am not comfortable like pushing the student to do harder poses. And it's kind of early in the morning too. And then you take care of your trunk. You can actually sit and circle your trunk like that. This is one option. So you go forward and back like that with the help of your hands. And after that, I don't know. I have been talking with Michael about his idea of what next for Rising Sun Yoga. I don't think he knows neither. Yeah. Don't forget to twist, like move yourself like in all directions gradually, the best we can. I'm gonna go back to sides again because my body like Do it, do it, do it. Keep your breath going fully, right? I still feel jet lag from the time changing. It's always take at least a week to feel normal again. I don't know about you, that's what's happening to me. Good. Then we are going to move the legs together and in front of you. So facing the front of the mat and shake, 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 shake. I have my hand back behind me, as you can see, so it helped me to keep the spine elongated. It's really crucial for us who are really tight in, hip and leg muscles. Okay, so we try not to put the pressure on the lower back. And then from here, you bend your knees a little bit and rotate your legs outwardly. So you are in the diamond shape with the legs. Yeah. We're going to hit the lateral side of the legs here. So the stretch is pretty much the same as you go upward and you go forward. And you're going to know when you have to stop. You can rock your body side to side. Right. You don't have to. You can bring that movement of your body in because you have room and you can do it. If you're tight, the chance that you're going to be able to use your body much is going to be less at the beginning. It's going to be more later in the practice. We do it safely. We listen to our body, and you just give what your body needed. You just know that the more you kind of need the body like breath, the more supple, the more flexible, slowly, gradually, it's going to become, and that's what we wanted. If you can't touch your feet, you can massage them. The toes really love, my toes touch me, please. I know it will be love. I'm so on the bottom of the body and everybody forget about me. Things like that. Or if you give yourself massage, if you once a month like that. I am jealous as you. I miss Lee so much, my massage therapist. Oh my God. Come up and away from it. Extend your legs in front of you. Take once again. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, we're gonna go forward slightly. Oh yeah, hamstring. Inhale, move up and away. We're gonna go backward just a little bit. Okay. Gradually, inhale, come up. Exhale, go forward. Inhale up. Exhale, go backward. I'm massaging my thighs. Your hands, I said it many times. You can have them anywhere that you know that you use them wisely to keep yourself safe. Like for me, since I have somewhat flexibility, I know that I'm safe by just moving the body. So I feel like my hands are useful to help other part of the body. Yeah. We do 2 more each direction. Oh. Come up and away from the floor. Right leg, we keep it extended. We cross the left leg over and we're twisting. Inhale, elongate the spine. Remember, exhale while your chest go left, your belly go right. Keep moving with the breath. Inhale, untwist. Chin side twist. Inhale, untwist. So keep your legs, get your right leg out. I'm gonna facing this way so you can see me. And get the heel to the groin, knees bend. If it doesn't feel good, extend your legs. Okay? And we go right arms overhead. Inhale, we elongate the spine up. It's called Parivita Janushirshasana. Exhale, side stretch. Left hand, you can use a strap. You can extend it. You can press into the thighs. Use the floor. Get a little bit deeper in the side stretch here. Inhale, come up and away from the floor and switch side, please. I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can use a strap. Okay. You actually can use either hand to hold the strap. It depends on how it feels into your body. You can use the top hand here. So you can pull it toward that direction, or you can use the bottom hand and pull yourself toward that direction. How do you know which one is best for your body? You just have to learn to know it. As long as you use a strap normally to help you to elongate first, and when that happens, maybe you can use this one to kind of help you to turn. Okay. We have to really be our own student and teacher at the same time. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. From here, we go to our hands and knees. Any allergies going on yet? Child's pose, toe together, knees apart, walk your hand to the right. Inhale, breathe into your back and you move up gently. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Get a little deeper on your side stretch. I think we do it 3 times already. 2. Other side, please. If you want to breathe out through your mouth once in a while, know that is nothing wrong about it. It actually helps you to relax even deeper. Hands back center, up, round the back, arch at the end. Inhale, spread your finger or not. Exhale, round, back toward your heel. Child's pose, keep going. Three more. Two. Last one. Up onto your hands and knees, spinal wave. This big circle with your spine. Two more times this direction, please. And we go other side. Last 2. Thread the needle, right hand's under. Lengthening your left hip back behind you. Use your left hand wisely. Carefully untwist. Turn to the right. Turn your chest diagonal up toward the sky. Let's circle your right shoulder 5 times. Big circle. 3, 4, 5. We change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Length. Another breath. One more breath. Facing the floor, right leg step forward. Upright with the body, low lunge. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, length. Exhale, lunge. Hug your thighs in. Land your hands wherever that's supporting you. If you have a strong lower back, you can get your arms anywhere that help you to open your heart better. Or you can just relax your arms and just work, the lunging and the lengthening and use your spine. But I have the feeling that, if you have your hand on the back and get your thumb on either side of your sacrum, it helps the length much, much better. Yeah, feel stronger. And then we go backward. Push your weight back. Straight the front leg, heels down, toes up. Excuse me. Elongate the spine. Our hamstrings are here. Just like, oh, no, I need blocks. Grab them. Here we go. Remember to move jellyfishly. It sounds almost like selfishly. You just let the body pause it with the breath. Yes, I really love to move the body in and out to the muscles, especially at the beginning. It's just like I can go deeper and then I can kind of come away from it and then I go back into it. Inhale, move up and away from your right leg. Drag your right foot in, go forward. Go. And get your left leg off on the floor. Opening the hip. Try to get your left leg as high as you can. Up. It doesn't matter how high you go. And get your chest low. Okay? Feel they elongates away from one another. Just max your body. And then square the hip. And cross your left leg behind your right leg. Hug the chins in. Root your tailbone down, spine nice and long. Here we go. Cross leg Uttanasana. One breath at a time. Once again, you move in and out, to and from the stretch. While your feet are firm, your body is supple. Remember, you can go side to side if you like. You can dangle in your head. I need it so bad. Inhale, move up and away from the muscles, knees bend, left legs go back, pivot to the left leg wide apart, feet parallel, Pasarita Padottanasana, spine nice and long, and we go to the floor, while the tailbone is ground down and your energies go down to the bones of your legs, okay? Feel like dangling, just do it. If you can go deep, just use that opportunity to stretch your back and your neck even more. For us who don't have that capacity yet, you just do wherever your capacity is landed. Right? Just stretch the muscles. One more breath here. We turn toward the front of the mat and we rest in child's pose, please. Come up onto your hands and knees, second side, thread the needle, left hands under. You breathe to expand your trunk. Yeah. Exhale, where the breath goes, you find length along the right sides of your body. It feels good. It feels good to elongate. It feels good to make room. Why is that? Because during the day, it's more like a compression and collapsing. Come up and away from the floor. Stay balanced on your right side. Turn the left body open. Circle the left shoulder 5 times. Okay. Is it 5 yet? Yeah, I would call that for 5. 5 the other way. And then length. Next exhalation, you're facing the floor. You step your left leg forward. You need block, use them. Square the hip, hug the thighs. Exhale, lunge. You can even use a block. Inhale, length. It help you. Now, you can see my arms are different this time. I've just tried to show you that you can use them however you like. As long as you empowering yourself, supporting yourself. If you need that first, you do. And if that has been established because you have strength, you have flexibility somewhat, then you go further and safely. There's so many things that your arms can do, and you should try to encourage yourself to do it, and you will know, oh, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Maybe today I have to do this, and the next day I have to do that, or I have to mix and match. Inhale, push into your left leg. Push it, and you're going to go backward, right? And you start to straighten your left leg. And you prop yourself to where your hamstring can feel like, oh, okay, we start right here. And then we go further. You don't need to go to the floor so fast, so quickly if that is not where your body is today. Right? It's not about go to the floor. It's about stretching the muscles. Meet them where they are. And each breath, we just try to, stretch them a little bit more, of course. And everybody is doing that. And no matter where you are in your practice, every one of us are doing exactly the same thing. We meet the muscle where they are, and we slowly, one breath at a time, we try to stretch them a little bit more. Yeah. Or strengthening them a little bit more. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Drag your left foot in. We go forward. Walk, 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 walk. And you going to land the weight on your left leg. Keep going forward. Lift your right leg, opening it, lift it, chest go down. Oh, go as far as you can. Extend the two parts of your bodies apart and then square the hip. Land your right leg behind your left leg. Hug the chins in, ground into the big toe side edge of your feet, and each exhale we stretch. Inhale, move up and away from the floor, knees bend, right leg back, pivot to the right. I'm gonna facing the camera. Heels are in, toes are turning out. Climb up your thighs. And you wiggle your body side to side while trying to go down into the earth with your trunk. Yeah. And of course, you also want to elongate the spine upward. Goddess pose. And then we twist slowly. Now when you're twisting your shoulder like this, your knees are not coming with your shoulders, okay? They are extended. One more each side, please. And you come back center, push into your feet, inhale, have your feet parallel, elongate the spine, exhale, we go down toward the floor. Okay. And you turn toward the front of the mat, get your right knee down, left leg go back, child's pose. Rest a little bit, breathe always. Inhale, round your back up to the sky. Now we're going to go forward a little bit more. So move your hip forward. You can have your feet off on the floor. Now you're going to go as far as you can go at first. Your hip, you're going to come toward the floor. Your shoulder blades go back. You see that? That's where I want you to go. And then you go back up and go backward. Repeat that. So the reason I asked you to do this, in a way, we ask a little bit more from our wrist and also our lower back and that chest opening, right? So you know that the more your hips go toward the floor, the more the intensity is going to be increased. So you just be mindful. So you're going to ask more from all of this body part when your hip is go closer to the floor because it's going to push your chest more forward. Okay? Do it in a way that you can draw your shoulder blade backward. Okay? So you're not like go forward with the hip and then you keep your shoulder rounded. So your shoulder should be able to go back. Once again, ask gradually. Don't violent, don't force so fast, so strongly, so quickly. Last one. Child's pose, please. From here, we go closer to the floor and we do forearm plank pose. Okay? Get your forearms down. You can interlace the hand. You can make a prayer. You can have your forearms parallel. And then from there, you can balance on the knees, or you can balance on your feet. Or you can go back and forth. Okay. You check with your breath. Know that it's going to help you to determine the level of your challenge. If you pick the hardest ones and you just cannot breathe and you start to turn green, you are pushing yourself too fast, too much, okay? See, I can actually be on my toes and bend my knee and put the heels back. I actually kind of stretch the calf muscle at the same time. If you want to try, do that or not. Come down to the floor on your belly and your chest. Let's stretch the pec majors a little bit more. By extend your left hand to the left. Slowly turn your body open. Other side, please. And back to your belly and your chest. And let's do the back bend here with the breath, okay? You can start as easy as Sphinx pose, yeah. Your elbow underneath your shoulder like this. Because that lift is gonna cause your lower back to work. And if you tight, you might not be able to lift so high, and this might be the best one for you. You can just do it like that. You push up, go down with the breath, and push up. So allow yourself to be supple as well. For any one of you who can, go a little deeper, you can go into Cobra Pose with the variation. Just start to do it. I'm gonna keep saying and then show you at the same time. Like, find the variation of your breath. And I want you to do it this way is to let the body really move with the breath. We're not gonna hold the pose and be still. We're gonna go up and down with the breath. We learn along the way that I need to keep my shoulder blades together. I feel my spine nice and elongated. I'm challenging my lower back gradually. In a way, this is like a warming up back bend for us. Yeah. And it helps you to remember to breathe. Two more breaths. And come down, stack the palms, rest your forehead, rock your hips side to side. And stop. Now we're going to go into the back bend again. Pick between, locust pose, Sphinx pose, or Cobra pose. And we're going to do exactly what we just did earlier. However, now that exhale, when your body lower down to the floor, you're going to lower down a little bit less than the first one. So we're gonna be in pretty much kind of in a whole position most of the times, okay? So let the breath move. Here we go. I'm gonna go locust with my hand interlace behind my back. Get your shoulder blades together, and then inhale, lift. Now, exhale, release slightly. Still feel your body is holding up, and inhale. When you do locust, your feet can come off the floor as well. With the cobra, normally your feet are on the ground. 3 more breaths. Last one for me. And exhale, go down to the floor. Once again, you can stack the hands. Rest your foreheads on them. You can windshield wiper upside down, or you can rock the hip or do nothing. Yeah, and just relax. When you stop, breathe. Carefully come up onto your hands and knees. We're gonna do now multiple poses together. Right leg forward, high lunge. Use the blocks if you need them. Come onto the ball of your left leg. Hug the thighs, core in, come upright. Work with the breath, exhale, lunge. Back leg also kick back, inhale, length. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, length, tailbone down, ribs in, chest open. Two more breaths here. Keep the breath full. And warrior 2. You can work the legs and the arms at the same time, or work your legs first and use your arms last. Ribs in, front heel, back arch. When you're ready, move with the breath. Inhale, draw into the center of your body. Exhale, extend out from the center of your body through arms, legs, and the crown of your head. One more. Reverse warrior, right palms up. Inhale, reach high. Your left hand should land it wherever you want it to be, right? You can go behind you, go in front of you. Spine nice and long. Inhale, move up and away from the back. Stretch your right leg. Exhale, we go forward, Trikonasana triangle. And then you windmill the arms, or you also turn your body open. Just know that when your body comes away from the leg, you feel less intense of the work. When you go exhale forward and down to the floor, you feel more intensity of the hamstring on your front legs. And you can go as low as you can touch the block or not, okay? Don't lock that front knee. You should keep it bent slightly, very little. Same thing with the back leg. You have to be really careful. One more breath. Exhale, bend that right knee slightly so you can turn your chest forward and toward the floor. Hold the block, square the hip. Step your left leg forward slightly. Both legs straight. Now your left foot go 11 o'clock. Square the hip, hug your thighs, spine nice and long. We stretch the hamstrings again. Exhale, bow. Now we do it in pyramid pose. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, bow. Bend both knees, step your left leg forward. Uttanasana, feet hip distance apart. Tuck your chins in, put your thighs apart. Elongate the spine, inhale. Come as high as you need. You don't need to use the block, maybe use your thigh. And exhale, extend, extend, and go toward the floor. Relax your jaw. Inhale, elongate the spine up and away from the leg. Keep your spine nice and lengthening. Exhale back. Now ground out onto your feet. Open your arms out and up. You can bend your knees slightly. Inhale, inhale slowly. And you bring your palm together. Thread into the center of your body. Land it right there on your sternum. Tadasana. Breathe. Now, importantly, in your Tadasana, your hip should stay underneath your chest, okay? Don't push your hip forward. Even go behind, more so. Taya is really loud right now. She's singing and screaming. Cool. Now, in our standing position, we're gonna have the right ankle find the wall if you need help for balance above the left knee. Sit down and send your hip back really deep and your chest go forward. Your body should go diagonal, not a straight line, okay? Each exhale, we're just gonna keep going down as low as we can. Spread your right toe. If you can balance, it's good. You cannot, it's good. It doesn't matter. What's matter is you stretch your piriformis muscles. And inhale, push into your left leg, come up, have your right knee toward your chest, hips stay back. Breathe. And let it go. And then you can swing your body side to side. You can open your legs a little bit apart. I feel like I have to circle my shoulders. So when you hear some calling from within, honoring them. Okay. Good. Here we go. Now we're gonna go from the standing and do the rest of the poses. So this one, weight onto your left leg. Right legs go back. I'm gonna facing this way. High lunge. You can start buying, having a block and you bend your knee like that. You need more help, you do use help. Hug the thigh, engage the core, come upright. With breath now, exhale, lunge. Inhale, length. Remember, ribs is in, chest is open, neck is long, arms are yours. Work both legs evenly, equally. They feel different from one to the other, but they both work. One more breath. And then we go into warrior two. Left heel, right arch, or right heel. Open your leg as wide as you need. We don't want the left knee to go beyond the ankle. And back foot is 90 degrees with the long side edge of the mat. Turn your left palms up. Reach high, inhale. Reach back, nice and long, ribs in, hips stay back. Inhale, move up and away from the back, straight the front leg, exhale, extend the body as far as it can go. Inhale, turn your body up toward the sky slightly, windmill the arm. Trikonasana, triangle. You can always adjust the width of your legs. And exhale, bend your left knee. Keep breathing. Square the hip. Step your right leg forward slightly. And point your right toe to 1 o'clock. Square the hip, hug your thighs, core engage, spine nice and lengthening. Exhale. Hamstring stretch on the left leg. stay on the big toe side edge of your left leg, okay? You're gonna roll on the outside edge of the foot very easily, and we don't want that to happen. One more breath. And bend both knees, go forward with your right leg, feet parallel. Hug your chins in, put your thighs apart. Inhale, spine nice and lengthening. Exhale, go toward the floor. Yeah. Inhale, elongate the spine, find your height. Exhale, stretch. One more breath. And then you bend your knee, ground down to your feet. Core engage, arms out and up. Inhale, push down to your feet when you go up. And bring your thumbs, palm together, thread in through the center of your body. Tadasana once again. Breathe. Just let the breath cleanse the body. Let the breath bring you to the body, away from the thoughts. You don't justify, you don't compare, you don't say anything, you observe. And from here we go left ankle above the right knee. Yeah, this is going to be better so you can see. Use the wall or not. And when you sit down, hips go back, chest go forward, and aim your left knee to the left. Oh yeah. And the more you sit down, the more you go low, the more intensity you are going to feel it. You're going to know when you have to stop. Or you can go with the breath slowly, gradually further. When you're on your feet and you use them to stretch the muscle, it feels like you use a lot of energy, which is true, but you are like in the safest place because you have so much room. One more breath and push into your feet. Inhale, come up, 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 and hug your left knee toward your chest. And let it go. Feet down, and then you can shake. Now, we don't get to do standing poses so oftenly because to me, the one that you balance on one leg beside tree pose, which is already hard. The other one, which is feel a little harder because of the gravity, it kind of fights against you. Anyway, since I talk about tree pose, let's do that. Balance on your left leg, turn your right foot out, hugging. Start right there, or anywhere on the inseam of your left leg, bypass your knee joints. They're good. Okay. And you have to hug the energy of both legs into the center of the body evenly. And you root your tailbone down, right? I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see this way. You really try not to get your hip go forward and you sink downward into your lower back. You actually want to go backward. And you lift from the core out through the crown of your head and also long down to the bone of your leg. So you feel like you stretch the spine at the same time. A lot of work, but it feels really empowering. Do it from the strength of your leg, from the strength of your core, not your jaw, not your eyes. Don't get mad. And arms are yours. And then you relax, and we do the other sides. Okay. Balance on your right leg, turn your left foot out, hugging in the center of the body. Deep breath. When you get very upset, I know that sometimes kind of leach out. We just want to release the energy because many of us, I mean, everybody have to do it that way in order to feel healthy. However, there are healthier way to release that frustration is to maybe go run, go exercise, punching the trees, things like that, go screaming. But to hurt others, the energy will kind of come back to you and you become unhealthy with all of that. And relax, okay? Bring that energy into the body, like exercise, releases out, go swimming, do yoga, and practice the mind at the same time. It's a much better way of help you to be healthy and balance the energy that may be built within you. Right. Now, next one. Okay, just take good care of yourself. We're gonna try to use a strap. I'm gonna challenge your balance a little bit more so you learn. When you become more challenged, see where the energy show up, like are you becoming mad, upset. So we try to build the calmness instead of being angry or being worried, okay? So you balance on your left leg and have a strap at the ball of your right leg. Now, if this is the time you have to use the wall to help you, do so. Yeah, then you bend the knee. And you just get the strap as high as you can. You can hold it with one hand on the wall, or hold it two on either side of the strap, okay? And after that, I'm going to stay right here. Move your hip back, weight go toward the heels of your left leg, and from there you kick your right leg forward. At the same time, control the hip not to go forward with you. You actually want to move your hip backward while you kick your right leg forward. Yeah. When you feel like your hips start to follow your leg, stop. Okay? We're not going to be here long. And relax and let go. Other side. If you have a wall when you find your max, so then you get your hands off from the wall slightly. Why is that? Because I want you to learn to balance other sides. Build that muscles. Right here, the QL that's run along and plus other. Balance on your right leg. Bend your left knee, hold it with, one hand with the strap, one hand with the wall, or either side of the strap, right? And when you're ready, you kick, and you move your hip back at the same time. So I'm going to go sideways. That's how you find length. Hips back, kick, relax your shoulder. Your arm's going to feel strong, but not kind of like squeeze your shoulder toward your spine. Relax it. And then bend your left knee and come down. How about that? Challenging, isn't it? I know. Then next time we're going to go to the side. So get your right legs up, strap at the ball, balance on your left leg, hold it. Now this one for sure that your arms have to be on the inside while you go sideways. And you're opening the hip. You kick your right leg to the right, you move your hip back and you kick, relax your shoulder, keep your arms strong and go as far as you can control the hip. Use the wall to help you. Yeah. Stop when you feel like your leg take your hip with you. Don't go that far. Yeah. It's not so much about straight leg, it's about taking care of your spine first. Relax your jaw. And come in. Other side. Now, any one of you who's like, the strap seems too long, I don't need that, use your fingers. Okay. Hold the big toes, hand inside, hips back, kick the leg, kick the leg, kick the leg, hips back. You don't need to worry about straight left leg. You can go all the way to straight as long as you can keep your hip underneath. If you go with the hip like that, bend the knee and control the hip. Next long. The feeling, it should be like tree pose. Let go. And check, check, check. Swing the body side to side. Any questions? You can Facebook me, you can text me, you can YouTube me, if you subscribe to it. You have my number, you can also text me. I will do my best to help you. Okay, now let's do pigeon pose of your choice. You can do it on your back, which we actually do it once already on the standing. We're gonna do it again because hip stretch is good. So we do the right leg first. You do full pigeon with your, right leg forward, or right ankle above the left knee. You can do it sitting, you can do it standing up again, or lie down to your back. And then you hold your left leg in toward your chest, okay? And we change side, please. Move around as you need to, and then we get the left leg forward. And we are going to relax and come out from the pose. If you're in pigeon, take a seat onto your left seat and swing your legs in front of you. And all of us are meeting up in our seated poses, please. Almost done, everybody. Now from here, we go into core exercise, and we are going to take boat pose. Knees bent. You can do both in so many variety. The full boat pose, legs up, arms out to the side, spine long. You can do hold the legs up, knees bent. Another variation, or knees bent, hold the leg. If lifting the leg is such a problem, you have your feet on the floor and you lean back, and the muscle is used and you're good, okay? You can do one leg at a time even. Go, go, go. Here we go. And breathe. Once again, you find the variation that work for you now, and maybe you have to shift at one point because the teacher just keep on talking. It's like, help me here, help me, right? Help yourself, help yourself. One more breath. And then exhale, let go with the legs wide open. Upavista Konasana. Now we can really stretch this muscle. Seated, go forward. Go toward the floor. One breath at a time. Any one of you that are kind of close to the floor, if you feel like, you know what, I just want to be supported by something else, you can use block to help you. And you can just go right there. And then you change height as you go. At some point, you then go lower. You can take the floor closer to you. This is just kind of help you to not use your arms when you There, some of us just like, okay, I just don't want to use my arms anymore. If you can lie flat on the floor, that's, of course, you're golden. The floor is really supporting you, right? Just give you spaces to like, oh, I actually can do the pose like this, can do the pose like that. Inhale, come up and away from the floor, lean back, bring your legs in carefully. Roll back, 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 all the way to the floor. Hug your knees in toward your chest. Rock side to side. I'm gonna turn myself the other way. You drop your knees to the right. And just stay in this twisting pose. Let the back muscles relax toward the ground. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up. Hand behind the back of the hips, knees bend, 20 bicycle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come down. Bridge pose. Feet hip distance, knee extend back, shoulder blades underneath the chest. Push the floor away, throats open, breathe. You don't lift the chest from the chest, you lift the chest from the strength of your feet, okay? And the opening of that hip flexors and strength of your core. And then come down to the floor. Knee to your chest, hugging in, rock side to side. Drop both of your knees to the right once again. Use your right hand, maybe hold on the outsides of your left leg. Bring it closer to the floor if you open enough. Left shoulder is always on the ground. If your legs or your knee have to come off from the floor, do that. You can even put blocks, where are you? You know, underneath the knees or the legs. Okay. You can even use a blanket. You just have to be really creative with your body. Yep. One more breath here. Other side, please. And once again, I just want to remind you, remember next week we don't have class. And the week after that, we see one another at 8 a.m. Inhale, come back up center. Put the block underneath your sacrum, or you can go against the wall. Get your legs up. You can have arms overhead. You can hold your elbow by your side. Just yourself, and know that you are in kind of the best position ever, that you able to hold yourself somewhat up and be grounded at the same time. Remember, we are in this balance energy. Relax your jaw, your neck, your shoulder. Just soften. Welcoming your day, your journey. Remember that in each moment, awareness will serve you well. Make room for yourself to observe things so you don't have to react toward them. So let it go. Shavasana, please. Just think about finding yourself into your best Shavasana ever and rest mindfully. Rest openly with acceptance in your heart and compassion for yourself and others. Remember to make the times in Shavasana and stay there as long as you wish. For me, I will see you next week, everybody. No, in the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks at 8 a.m. Namaste.